You can start now. Thank you.
Fine. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, we are very happy to be here. Today we have a specific purpose in holding this conference with you. Actually, there are probably two purposes. First, to thank you for your cooperation with us and your consideration of Mrs. Oswald during this appearance before the Commission. Secondly, I think that a clarification is needed about her role as a witness before the Commission. There seems to be some talk on the streets and in the coffee shops that she is here perhaps in the role of a defendant or other than as a witness before the Commission. We want to make it quite clear, as the Chief Justice has, that her sole and only role has been that of a witness appearing before this body for purposes of giving them additional information to that which they have before them, to identify various exhibits that are before the Commission, and to render what aid and assistance she can in the purposes and functions of the Commission.
Mrs. Oswald, did your husband ever say anything to you that would lead you to think that he might have been angry with President Kennedy?
No, he never done say me.
Do you know what he thought of the president? Did he ever say how he felt about him?
I think, no, he never done say me anything bad about President.
Fine.
Did your husband ever mention to you going to Mexico?
Yes.
When did he talk to you about that, please?
In New Orleans. And September, the 13th.
Do you know
or
why
25
he went? Excuse me.
September.
You say in September?
Yes.
Do you know why he went to Mexico?
Why?
What reason?
What reason? He want to go to live in Cuba.
Did he say why he wanted to go to live in Cuba?
Yes, this is interest for him.
Did he say he wanted to go back to Russia also?
Yes, maybe after Cuba.
Did you ever know of his practicing shooting before the assassination?
Yes, I know this.
Frequently?
What?
Did he practice very often?
No. Sometimes.
Yes, ma'am.
How have the American people treated you? Have they been friendly, most of them?
Oh, yes, very friendly.
Do you want to become a citizen of the United States?
I don't know how long time this takes, you know. But I want to be American citizen.
Yes, ma'am.
What are your hopes for your children, Mrs. Oswald?
Hope. This is hope.
What are your plans for children?
I want to give education for my children, good education.
Miss Oswald, do you know whether your husband had any aid, any help from any other person in the shooting of President Kennedy?
No. You think who helped Lee?
Yes.
No. I don't know this.
How did he finance his trip to Mexico City, Mrs. Oswald? Where did he get the money to go to Mexico?
We have a little bit money before he go in New Mexico. No, in Mexico City.
Do you know where he got the money that he had?
Yes, he work. We keep money.
Mrs. Oswald, when your husband was practicing shooting, did you inquire as to what his reason was for the practice? Why he was practicing?
He don't tell me why reason. He don't tell me why reason. I don't know why.
Yes.
Mrs. Oswald, do you feel that your husband was aiming at President Kennedy, or do you think he could have been aiming at Governor Connolly?
I don't want what he said.
Did he ever say anything about Governor Connolly to you?
No, he said only good, fine.
Yes.
Are you convinced, do you believe that your husband also shot at General Walker?
Yes, I believe. because he tell me this. Lee Oswald tell me this.
Mrs.
After
Oswald.
she,
Excuse me.
after she tried to shot Walker.
Mrs. Oswald, at that time, why didn't you tell the police about that when he told you he shot at General Walker?
Because I am wife.
Mrs. Oswald, did you consider any of his behavior, having a separate room in Dallas, a strange behavior, a strange way of acting?
I don't understand you. You asked me why Lee live in Dallas and I live in Irvine.
Yes.
Because Mrs. Payne want to live with me, and I help her to study Russian.
Who took your husband to the rifle range? Who came by and got him with his gun on those trips to target practice?
Who by?
How did your husband get to the target range?
I don't know.
Did he leave with a gun walking toward the range, or did someone drive by and pick him up in a car?
I don't know that.
Mrs. Oswald, did you feel that you were fairly treated by the investigating commission?
Fairly? No.
Fairly.
Fairly.
Well,
means were you treated right?
Were you well treated by the commission?
No, I don't
Chief
feel.
Justice Warren and the commission.
Do you like them?
Oh, yes, very much. Very friendly. Looks like my grandpa, not looks like she.
Did Mr. Oswald ever talk to you about President Kennedy?
Who? Me?
Your husband, did he talk to you about President Kennedy?
No. I know about President only. No, I don't know bad about President from my husband.
Was your husband an angry man? Did you find him an angry man or a violent man toward many people?
Angry? No, he was normal.
He seemed normal to you?
Yeah, sometimes he was normal.
Mrs. Oswald, in such things as shooting at General Walker, did you feel your husband was normal then?
Yes. Why not?
By normal means.
No, but this is not normal if Lee shot anybody. No, this is not normal.
Well, after
But
he
before
told,
this, he was normal.
after he told you about shooting at General Walker, did you think his actions a little bit not normal?
Oh, yes.
How did you learn English as well as you have? Did you study it every day?
No, I don't study English. I don't have time. I'm busy with my baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Mrs. Oswald, did you want to come to the United States before you met your husband in Russia?
I never don't think about it.
You didn't think about it?
Mrs. Oswald, would you like to remarry?
No.
Yes.
Do you have any plans for changing the children's names?
I don't want to change. No.
I think we have time for maybe 2 more questions.
Miss Oswald, when you met your husband in Russia before your marriage, did you consider him just an ordinary American or a different type of person?
No, he was American man, and he was interested for me, you know. But he was normal, and he changed character here.
He was normal there and changed character when
Yes.
he came back to the United States?
Yes.
Do you know what caused him to make that change? Caused him to change?
I don't know why.
Miss Oswald, Lee Oswald's mother has complained that she hasn't been able to talk to you. Do you want to talk to her?
No, I don't want to talk with her.
Why do you not want to talk with her?
This is too much bad for me.
Too much what?
Bad?
We have time for 1 more question.
Mrs. Oswald, looking back over the events of the past few months,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You excuse me for my language. I want to help you, but it's too difficult for me.
John, I'll be back down in about 10 minutes. Are you going to be around that long?